Hi, I'm Christine. It's good to be speaking with you again. I haven't been here for a while, so we'll have lots to talk about today. We are going to meet a woman that I met as a draping model for a color analysis training course, a woman that I love and admire. And now her hair is silvering, and she asks what so many people do, which is, has my season changed, or does the way in which I use it change? Before we get to that, though, I have two announcements. The first one has to do with light summer eyeshadow. When my highly respected colleague in the United States, in Michigan and California is where Terry works, when we went to Toronto to assemble these 5-pan eyeshadow palettes, for Terry's help, I will be eternally grateful. If you think it's hard to pick out gray clothes, you want to try to pick out gray eyeshadow that is truly appropriate for the 12 different kinds of coloring. But we did it, and we had some gorgeous colors. And when I placed the order, wouldn't you know it, there was one color that we loved in the light summer selection called CSEA, a beautiful silvery blue-green color. I'm going to show it to you. This is what it looks like in the pan, if that's useful. And on paper, I'll show it to you, but it's a little hard to see because of the lights. It's a very beautiful blue-green-gray color. Anyhow, C is back. When I placed the order, it was discontinued, and I grumbled and growled and kind of behaved badly for a little while and found a replacement that turned out actually very good and better than I expected. But C is here, and I think is going to stay with us as a single, because now and again certain colors like Chamois for soft summer were just so good that they need to be available for our clients. The second announcement, our star traveling color analyst Kate Linden from Kentucky has changed her travel dates in January from Bloomington, Indiana to Atlanta, Georgia. So if you are looking for a great experience gift to put under a tree for someone, this would be an idea that will come back to the receiver and the giver many times over. In fact, you might even buy yourself this gift. It's really interesting to go with someone. As much fun as it is to watch your own draping experience, it is a lot more fun probably to watch somebody else's draping experience. So, an opportunity for you if you live anywhere near Atlanta. Our topic for today is silver hair, and we're going to be talking about a woman who is evolving in herself, as we all are, and she has learned to work with her season. Her name might be Evangeline, and Evangeline has soft, peachy skin. She has colored hair in a soft light gold color, and she has blue-green eyes that are really very bright and alive in her face. This woman is peaceful, brave, warm, honest, and so we find her to be a soft autumn. And for 3 years, she figures out how to inhabit soft autumn color space and to once again see herself as beautiful and restored and mended from a difficult past. Evangeline has learned to be very good at healing herself. But now her hair is silvering and she feels confused once again and feels like she has to learn this all over again and just doesn't want to inhabit this space of confusion anymore. So she wrote to me and we talked a little bit about what her ideas were, and you're going to see ideas for how to do that in the panels, the polyvores below. Soft autumn is a neutral season. So that means it's temperature neutral. It has a little warmth, it has a little coolness. Its colors come from both a warm parent and a cool parent true season, one in greater proportion than the other. So there's a little more true autumn than there is true summer. And true season people don't always look as warm or cool as they are. Neutral season people can be incredibly temperature neutral. They're kind of soft summer, soft autumn, soft summer. There are ways and criterias and yardsticks and all sorts of very concrete techniques for knowing how to pick between one and the other. But boy, sometimes these folks can really hover right on that dividing line. And when Evangeline's hair was soft gold, Well, she looked completely autumn. She would walk in the door and you would think, oh boy, you're very likely going to be an autumn of some sort. But now that her hair is silver, she looks kind of summery with those blue-green eyes that she has. I had heard when I started in this career that we cool and we soften with age and that our season sometimes changes. But if you look at the various color properties of the seasons, there are not that many of them that can both cool and soften at the same time and go into the neighbor season. And the more I did color analysis and the more people I saw, the less I could buy into that because I just never saw it happen. Like the idea of spring and autumn blends or summer and winter blends. There are some colors that one or the other season could use quite effectively, but I never see these people draping or reacting to color, which is essentially what draping is, completely equivalently. And I acknowledge that we don't have a database of people who have been draped or color analyzed 20 years apart in the same system with the same set of drapes. So the industry evolves and changes too. I challenge my beliefs all the time, and I replace them quite often. Somewhere in my past, I said that warm and warm neutral seasons, soft autumn is a warm neutral season, a little warmer than it is neutral or cool, have trouble moving into or transitioning into silver hair. And when I think about why I held that belief, it was probably because it was conventional thinking. Well, I don't really buy into conventional thinking. Or at least I question it, because we all work in an industry or a field or a hobby where what we believed 10 years ago is not what we believe today. So when I saw people in neutral seasons or cool seasons with hair that's silvering, I had to change that belief because I thought that they had silvered their hair and their appearance acquired health, wealth, young-looking skin. They looked to me very self-aware. Another way of saying that is they looked like they had their together. They really do. There is one coloring group where I would still agree that some support systems are necessary. And in the next video, Terry's laughing at me now because I say, I can't really film a video. What would I talk about? I don't have anything to say. And then once I start, I could fill up 4 videos. In the next video, we'll talk about what that coloring group is and what sort of choices they can make to move through these little transitional issues, and also some things about how we perceive ourselves and how to incorporate that in the way we express ourselves with color and use our seasons. So thank you for being here today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.